Good morning. My name is Angela Me, and I'm the Chief of the Research at the UN Office on Drugs and Crime. And I'm addressing you this morning because I have the honor of chairing the group of UN Chief Statisticians. And I wanted to give you the context of the meeting that you are attending today. The meeting was agreed in the group of UN Chief Statisticians, where it has been a while that we are discussing the turning point that we are having in statistics. Probably hostage of our own success as statisticians, statistics today is very demanded on all the UN pillars, the security, development, human rights, and humanitarian efforts. And the world, and also within the UN system itself, there is a demand for more statistics, for better statistics, and particularly for faster statistics. And so in this context, we have agreed, and I wanted to thank UNODC and particularly Steve for the leadership that they have agreed to take on this. We have agreed to establish a network that works on nowcasting. And I hope that this workshop that you're attending will be really the beginning of a work that we can have across the UN system on nowcasting and possibly also forecasting. I want also to give you the context of the broader context where we are working at the group of UN Chief Statisticians in innovating statistics. Because of the turning point that I mentioned earlier, as a group, we have decided to embark in the development of a roadmap to innovate UN statistics. Within this roadmap, we have three major goals. One is to increase the use of alternative sources of data to make our statistics having better coverage and possibly also to provide faster statistics. The second goal relates to the use of statistics within the UN, but also outside of the UN, to make sure that the data and the statistics that we produce is actually used to improve policy making across all the pillars of the UN. Another goal that we have in the roadmap is to improve the coordination of support that we provide to countries to develop and to innovate their own statistical system. So the context of this meeting is not only in relation to improve the timeliness of the data with more and more UN entities to embark into nowcasting and also possibly forecasting. Is also in a context that of this roadmap where we hope that most of the innovation that we can do within the UN can be built into professional and operational networks such as the one that you are starting today in Geneva. So I wish you all the success in the meeting, and I hope that not only at the end of your meeting, more entities will start applying nowcasting in their statistics. But I also hope that the beginning of the work that you're doing in Geneva can represent an example for other networks that we can develop within the group of UN Chief Statisticians in other areas where that can help us to innovate and to improve the statistics we produce. Thank you and good luck.